Hey guys, it's Siobhan from ToKittyandBeyond. Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about healing the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine energies. So we are going to do a Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine reading. So this is for twin flames, soulmates, or if you just resonate with the ascension process. So this applies to anybody and everybody. We all have the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine energies within us. Our left side resonates with the feminine, our right side resonates with the masculine. The masculine is about action, it's about sending energy out, and the feminine is about receiving or the reception of energy. It's about healing and the inward motion. So we can see this reflected in our physical reproductive organs, if you want to think about it that way to simplify things. So today I have a couple of crystals. I've got selenite and clear quartz just because I felt called to have them out today. So selenite holds the feminine energy. It is a moon and water-based crystal, so it does resonate with the feminine energy. Quartz, I'm not actually sure if it's feminine or masculine. I think it's probably both. But if anybody knows, comment below, because I didn't actually look it up. But I just love quartz. It's probably one of my most favorite crystals because it's so high vibrational and it basically just magnifies whatever it is that you're trying to do or whatever thought you have or whatever intention, anything like that. It's high vibrational and it will amplify. Now, I also have here some herbs. I have plantain leaf, which is healing, strength, and protection. It resonates with the energy of Venus and Earth, and it is feminine in nature. I also have yarrow, which is courage, love, psychic powers, protection, and purification, and it too resonates with the feminine Venus energy as well as water. And I have some betony wood, protection of mind, body, and spirit, as well as home from all negative energies. This also is purifying and helps boost the love energy, and this resonates with the masculine, Jupiter, and fire. So I bought these a long time ago, and I never actually used them, so I was thinking what I was going to do is I've got a little baggie here, and I was going to mix these all together and create something that I could have to boost my healing, my protection, my strength, my psychic powers, the feelings of love, and balancing the feminine and the masculine. What you can do with this is you can carry it with you, you can place it somewhere in your home, you can sleep with it under your pillow, whatever you really want to do. It's so open to interpretation, and whatever you feel called to do, that's what you should do. Always trust your intuition. So if you spontaneously feel like doing something, a lot of the times it's your intuition calling you. So I'm not going to mix these right now just because I'll probably just make a mess on camera, but I figured let's get into the reading. So today I'm going to be using the Fairy Tarot by Doreen Virtue because I haven't used it in a while and I was feeling called. So again, whatever you feel called, make sure you're trusting your intuition and following those little inclinations. As long as it feels good, it feels expansive, it feels like it's coming from a place of love and inspiration, then by all means, follow your heart. So when I'm doing these readings for Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine, I get some people saying that they, oh, I was watching because I want to see what's happening with my Divine Masculine, but I am actually resonating with the masculine side of the reading. What's up with that? And I say to them, yeah, just like I was saying in the beginning, you have both. You have both within you. So, of course, you're going to resonate with both. Sometimes it's one more than the other to a certain extent. But at the end of the day, you are both, and your twin flame is teaching you that is a physical extension of you, but ultimately it is you, and therefore you are both. Okay, so let's see what comes up. Let's see if I can put put this up a little bit. So we'll get Divine Masculine. Oh, that's interesting. So I actually did pull some cards this morning while I woke up in bed from this deck, and that's why I'm feeling like I wanted to make a video for you guys, was because I really felt inspired to do it, and the message that came out this morning was really beautiful, so I was hoping to, in a way, replicate it, but I wanted to see what energies were going to come up. So that's funny that these two of the cards, two of the kings here, are both, let me turn them around so you guys can see them, are both of the cards that came up. So that's, I love it when that happens and it just comes out the same. So we've got the King of Spring, the Three of Summer, and the King of Summer. So two kings, which is interesting. One king is more about romance and love and emotions and feeling, and one king is more about action and focus and passion and fire. So we've got fire and water, and then in the middle we've got the Three of Summer, which is the Three of Cups equivalent, and this is okay, what does it say here? It says news worth celebrating, announcements such as weddings, graduations, or births, and friends to cherish. In the original tarot, the Three of Cups is a celebration. It's a card of celebrations, coming together with friends, meeting up with friends or people to celebrate something, literally raising your cups in celebration, you know, having a drink. I have to mention, and I think I've said it before, but does this fairy not look like Orlando Bloom in Lord of the Rings, like Legolas? To me, every time I see this card, it's all I can think of is this guy looks like Legolas. Alright, so, back to the reading. Basically, I'm seeing that they've got this duality in their personality right now. This could be two kings coming together and celebrating. This could be your masculine or a masculine side of yourself uniting with another side of your masculine self, bringing those two together, and that's a cause for celebration, because when fire and water come together, you have balance. Some people might say, you know, it's not a good balance because fire puts out the water, or the water boils, or the fire boils the water, but I've had a relationship with a fire sign, and I'm a water sign. And it was actually very harmonious, and we just balanced each other out. So fire and water, yes, it's dualistic, yes, it's the complete opposite, but that is what brings about balance, and that's something to celebrate. On the other hand, this could be in the physical realm. This could be the masculine literally going out and having drinks with other masculines, which I think will be a good thing, because if we read these cards with the King of Spring, he's innovative, he's inspiring, he's wise, and he's theatrical. This card represents a financial windfall, leadership skills that are needed at this time, and he can be an unexpected supporter of your cause. So this could be somebody coming into the Divine Masculine's reality, supporting them in making changes that they need to make. The King of Summer is honorable, devoted, and mature. He's also very warm-hearted. He's a romantic partner that you can trust. He gives excellent advice that comes from the heart, and he enjoys getting involved in cultural or creative endeavors. So this could be the masculine coming into contact with somebody or some side of his self that is really fostering a need for creative growth and creative expression. And that's something to celebrate. So let's see, I'm going to clarify with the tarot, the Rider-Waite. I'm going to clarify with the original tarot. Let's get some shuffling action. Woo! There. Okay. Oops. Move these over here. Okay. So let's see, can we get clarifiers on the King of Summer, please, for the Divine Masculine? clarifiers on the King of Sun, please. And one more. This one. Interesting. Okay, so we have the Knight of Wands, the Six of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. That's a lot of Wands energy, and with the King of Spring over here, which is the King of Wands, that's a lot of Wands. So that's a lot of passion, that's a lot of focus, that's a lot of success. And we've also got counterparts here with the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. So I think this is them riding forward because the Knight of Wands is very fast. He moves quickly, he moves passionately. Sometimes it can be a little bit fickle, but when it's coming from a really emotionally balanced place like it is here, then it is something that can be long-standing or emotionally fulfilling, emotionally successful, especially as it's coming towards the Queen of Wands. So this could be an action that the Divine Masculine is going to make towards you, and that's going to be something that's ultimately going to be successful because we've got the Three of Cups, which is about celebrating some kind of good news, and the Six of Wands, which is about victory. So let's clarify what the Three of Summer, please, for the Divine Masculine. Yeah, so definitely an offer coming in, Page of Pentacles. And, okay, we just had two more flip over. Lots of wands in this reading. Oh, my goodness. Okay. So, Page of Pentacles being about giving an offer. There's a communication coming in about something that they've decided, an action that they've decided to take, which is to come towards you or to come towards a creative endeavor. You may be working with your masculine on a creative endeavor, something along those lines. I'm really feeling like there is work to be done, but in like the best sense of those words. So we've got, yeah, Two of Wands being about making a decision, making a choice, and planning for the future. And the Five of Wands can mean conflict, but it can also mean training, practicing. You know, a lot of people read the Five of Wands as being about fighting with people or some kind of a conflict, but in this context, because it's very important to read cards in context with those cards around it, I'm seeing it more as making the decision to work together with people, to start training, to start practicing, to start applying ideas and imaginings into something that's going to be real. So whether the Divine Masculine is working with another Divine Masculine to create something in their physical reality that's going to benefit the collective, and ultimately draw in the feminine, because as twin flames, we are meant to be working together with our masculine to help the world. That's what we came here to do. We didn't just come here for a romantic partnership or a relationship. We came here to help the collective. We came here to be in service to others, which is what we do as light workers, as star seeds, as crystal children, indigo children, rainbow children, whatever label you want to put on it. Ultimately, we're souls that came into this reality. We chose to come here to help in the collective ascension because we are higher vibrational beings, and that's not that we're any better than anybody else. It's just that we hold a certain frequency because we've trained to do so. We have put in the work in the past, and we've grown and expanded our consciousness to a point where we're able to hold said frequency. And we came here to share that, to help others to become expanded enough to hold that frequency as well. So I'm just going to have a sip of tea. Yum. Okay. Now let's do King of Spring clarifiers, please. King of Spring for Divine Masculine. What is this about? And that's funny that we got the King of Wands, which is the King of Spring. So we got double King of Wands. That is hilarious. I love it when that happens. So, and we got the Nine of Swords in reverse and the High Priestess, which I'll go like that. Okay. So what I see here is it's definitely the if it's not the divine masculine coming into his own creative passion, it's definitely somebody coming into his reality to help him. I do feel like this person is going to help him to come out of some anxiety that he's been in the past. And this person is also going to help him to psychically enhance his powers. So they're going to help him to learn either through physical knowledge or through, sorry, I just got distracted because somebody walked by my window. Anyway, this person is coming into the divine masculine or your reality if you're resonating with this reading. Somebody's coming into somebody's life to help them get out of a period of stagnancy, a period of fear, a period of self-doubt is what I'm really feeling, to come into a creative passion which stems from the higher self, which stems from the intuition. So this is the kind of thing that I was talking about in the beginning. If you feel inspired to do something that's authentic and it's coming from the heart, it's most likely coming from your higher self. It's your soul giving you direction into what's going to benefit you at that time. So for example, like when I was younger, I didn't know anything about tarot. I didn't know anything about smudging. I didn't know anything about souls. All I had been taught was about religion. And at that time, I was even rejecting that. So I actually used to go out and buy incense just because I liked the smell of it. For no metaphysical or spiritual reason. It was just because I liked the smell. And I remember feeling inspired, but inspired can also be another word for guided. I felt inspired or divinely guided to go and walk around my room with the incense and do all these strange patterns with the wand. So it was like I had a wand in my hand and I would make patterns with the smoke and I would go to every single corner of my room and do that. I had no idea what I was doing, but I just felt compelled to do it. And now, looking back, I understand exactly what I was doing. That was a form of smudging. I was protecting and clearing my space. I was enhancing the energy, and I was doing that totally subconsciously. So this is the information that you have within you, or that the divine masculine has within him. And it really just takes him actually taking action on those inspirations or those guidances that will help him to come out of the fear state. And whether it's somebody else coming into his reality that's going to help him do that, or it's going to be a higher version of himself that's going to help him do that, either way, it's going to be very beneficial for him in his life, as well as in yours. So I do see an offer coming in, I see action being taken, I see success, I see decisions being made, and I see celebration and help from friends and higher self. So this could actually also be guidance from your actual guides, so like your spirit guides. So this could be psychic intuition opening up, and then this guide coming in and directing in a certain way, away from fear. So make sure that if you are having connection with your guides, make sure that you are protecting yourself by cleansing your space, using crystals, and imagining a light bubble around you, whatever color, it doesn't matter, just whatever suits you. And pay attention to how it feels. So if you have a guide trying to connect with you, or somebody some kind of energy trying to connect with you, and it feels negative or it makes you feel fear, then that's not something that you want to continue. If you have a guide coming in, even if it's something you've never done before, or you've never heard voices before, or you've never communicated in this way, if it makes you feel lighter and more loving and happy and content and joyful, then that's something that's a good spirit, that's a good guide, that's a good angel or cosmic being, or whatever it is that you want to categorize it as. It is a presence of love, and you'll be able to inherently feel that within your body and within your emotional body. So pay attention to that, and any divine masculines that are watching, that would be something to put into practice as well, so that it's not any conflict or self-doubt, but rather coming into a place of balance, because we do have counterparts, which to me symbolize balance, unity. This is coming together. This is successful integration. This is offers being made in a way that is grounded and physical. So that's really beautiful. Divine Masculine's looking pretty good right now. So let's go into the feminine reading and see where we are at, because I do resonate as a feminine. I'm going to shuffle them some more. Just didn't want to shuffle that time. There. These cards are so thick. Oh boy. Okay. There we go. Okay, so Divine Feminine. Ooh, wow, that was fast. We have Princess of Summer coming out for us, Divine Feminines. And we have another Six of Autumn. Yeah. Four of Summer. Okay, so the Princess of Summer is gentle, she's sensitive, kind, but she's a little bit inexperienced. That's why she's a princess and not a queen. You know, she is still learning how to balance her emotions. This card could represent a new relationship or an emotional experience coming into your reality. This is invitations to social events or a compassionate friend that you can share your concerns with. The Six of Autumn is the good that you do comes back to you. An unexpected inflow of money, borrowing wisely or repaying a debt. So this is about balancing finances. This is about emotional support. I feel from the Princess of Summer about emotional support in balancing the physical reality. So the Four of Summer is being distracted and failing to see a magical opportunity, taking someone or something for granted, and feeling disconnected with life. So, feminines, what's going on? It's interesting because there's this sort of immature energy, but not necessarily immature in the negative sense. I feel like this is more innocent. Innocence, wanting to share with something, or you know what, the Six of Autumn could also represent feeling out of balance with your money. So I love Doreen Virtue's cards because she does put a positive spin on every single one, but it could, in this context, represent feeling a little bit of a lack mentality, not feeling like you have enough money at this time, or feeling like there's something in your physical world that's not reflecting what you want, or some intention or some manifestation that just hasn't come to fruition yet. That's the Four of Summer energy sort of influencing all the rest of these cards. So it's saying, you know, that you're not seeing something for what it actually is. You're seeing it based on your expectations of what you thought it was going to be like. So this may not be where you thought you would be at this point, or this may not be where you thought that you would feel at this point, but it's actually an opportunity, and it's actually something that is magical and a gift. So let's get clarifiers, because I want to go a little bit deeper with this. So can I clarify the Princess of Summer, please? Ace of Wands, an opportunity, physical opportunity for passion. This could also be a career change or an opportunity in your career. Okay, more please. The Fool, yes, definitely a new beginning here. An opportunity for a new beginning here. And one more, please, to clarify the Princess of Summer. There it is. The Emperor. Interesting. Okay, so this could be literally a new relationship. because you've got the Ace of Wands, which, okay, let's just say it how it is. The Ace of Wands, I always see it as a phallic symbol of, you know, that good D. This is the Emperor especially coming out with it. So this could be literally an opportunity for a new relationship with a masculine, whether it's your divine masculine or a new masculine energy coming into your life. Well, let's find out. So we've got the Six of Autumn. Can I clarify? So, Six of Cups. Okay, so this is past. That's 2 sixes. That's interesting. But the Six of Autumn with the Queen of Cups, but she did want to come out in reverse, so I am going to put her like that. And one more, please, to clarify Six of Autumn. We have Six of Swords. So that is 3 sixes all in one. So whenever I see 3 sixes, and you know, coming from a Catholic upbringing, you know, that's, oh, the mark of the devil, it's so bad, oh my God. No. I've learned to deprogram my mind from all that BS and reprogram myself with the optimistic spiritualist side. So when I see 666, I actually see a potential for harmony. Now, that potential is going to be up to you. That's going to be based on your thought processes and how you're interpreting information or situations in your life. So when you're seeing, if you're seeing 666 a lot, or simply in this circumstance seeing 666, it can indicate maybe being a little bit out of balance, and it could be the angels or your higher self reminding you to find the harmony and the balance in whatever kind of relationship you're having with yourself or those around you, because sixes are about harmony and relationships. So seeing, you know, the Six of Cups with the Six of Autumn, which is the equivalent of the Six of Pentacles, this is about giving and sharing with somebody from your past. Definitely somebody from your past, but it may be that it's a part of you that you're not really wanting to get in touch with. There may be something in the past that you need to heal to be able to move forward, and you've maybe put this on the back burner for a while now, because with the Queen of Cups in reverse, it's kind of like something emotional that you don't necessarily want to deal with, or something emotional that you're repressing. This could be from the past. It's something that you're not wanting to give energy to because it honestly, it scares you, or it could be painful. So with the Six of Swords, this is, you know, about putting away that mental fear or that doubt or that conflict, or mental antagonization, and coming back into your feeling center. But it coming up in reverse with the Queen of Cups, so those two together, it's telling me that there's something that you don't want to address either mentally or emotionally. It's something that is being repressed at this time. Now, this is a difficult topic. This is a difficult thing to address. So please don't feel triggered by this, all right? I'm not meaning to attack anybody or call anybody out, because we all have repressed programming. We all have things from our past, be it this life or all of our previous lives. There's always baggage. But this is actually a good thing, because baggage is something that helps us, you know, once we unpack it, it helps us to see where we're at, where we've come from, and where we want to go. So I'm sending you so much love at this time, because you do have this opportunity for a new beginning. You have this opportunity for a passionate new relationship. This could be a renewal of a relationship that you're already in, or a brand spanking new one. So this is going to be totally up to you. But it may require you to go a bit deeper within yourself. And I know, feminines, we've done so much healing. But I have to tell you, and I don't like to hear it either, healing is a never-ending story. It doesn't ever end. It is continuous. It is the infinity symbol. It literally just, you go through the cycles of it, and then you come into a new understanding, and you just continue to heal. You get better at every level, but you do continue to heal. I'm just going to have some tea. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. I put vanilla orange pico with some coconut milk and honey. Dang, girl, try it. It's so good. Okay, so 4 of Summer. Can we get clarifiers on the 4 of Summer, please? Judgment. Queen of Swords in reverse. Ooh, we got 2 last ones on here. King of Pentacles and the 4 of Wands. Okay, feminines. I see you being given an opportunity from the universe. I see you being given something that is like smack down right in front of you, and you are just not looking at it. Why aren't you looking at it? Why don't you see it? You're really, I mean, I'm a stubborn person, or I can be a stubborn person. And so if I'm, if I've made up my mind about something, it's difficult for me to change my mind. Actually, you know what? I've come a long way. I used to be a really stubborn person. I think I've evolved a lot, and I'm a lot more open-minded now when new things come my way. So I think take a moment and just sort of sit down with yourself today if you have some time, maybe 10-15 minutes minimum, take a minute, sit down with yourself, look at the situation that you're in, and look at where you've come from. What has happened in the past that could be influencing your decision making or your communication or your actions at this time? Because there's something that happened in the past that maybe it is, deterring you from moving forward at this time with something that has been provided for you as an opportunity, but you may not be seeing it as an opportunity. It might look like a distraction. It might look like something you just didn't expect. Like this isn't something that you expected. You saw it in a certain way, and it's not manifesting in that way, and so you're kind of resisting it. You're like, no, that's not what it is. I don't know. This isn't not making any sense to me. So if this resonates with you, let me know, because I'm just kind of reading the cards and the energy. Okay, moving on. So that was, Judgment and the Queen of Swords in reverse, clarifying the 4 of Cups. This is basically like you having something, there's a judgment call that you either need to make or that the universe is making for you, and they've put something in your lap, but you're not necessarily seeing it. And the Queen of Swords in reverse is like, you don't want to acknowledge it. You're not ready to address that yet. And mentally, you're kind of resisting it or blocking it in some way. And so what this tells me that this is in relation to is we've got the King of Pentacles and the 4 of Wands. So this is, the King of Pentacles is a stable, abundant, very grounded male energy. This could be a woman or man, but it's a male energy. And we've got the 4 of Wands, which is, again, about stability. Stability and home life, celebrations, and union. Whenever I see the 4 of Wands, I always see it as the 1111 sort of gateway, and it's that twin flame union card, that twin flame marriage card. So if marriage is a triggering word for you, or if, you've in your head been wanting your divine masculine in this certain way, and you've kind of put stipulations to the universe on how you would like that to come to fruition, and now it's not happening in the way that you thought, you may be resisting the forward movement or the progress that's actually being made. So I think the advice from Spirit here, the advice from the tarot, is that it's important for you to remain open-minded about how things come to pass. So being open-minded means not judging it, not resisting it, not seeing a lack, but rather seeing an opportunity in every situation, in every exchange, in every experience that you're going through, especially on the twin flame journey, because dang, you know, it's not always ups. There's some downs there, and they're all for a reason. It's all for a purpose. It's all for our spiritual growth and evolution. You know, if we didn't have these waves washing over us all the time, we wouldn't learn how to swim. So, feminines, my advice for you is to remain optimistic at this time and really go within to find out what may be, you know, causing this resistance or this unwillingness to emotionally communicate. Because as feminines, we're very emotional and we like to communicate. So seeing two queens, the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords in reverse in this reading, it's a little bit, it feels off to me, because it's like, wait, but we're feminines. We love to be communicative about our emotional well-being, our emotional state. So seeing this, it's like a little bit almost like the masculine energy, and the masculine energy feels almost more like the feminine energy. And if you watched my last video, the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine reading about role reversals, this is exactly that same sort of energy. I do feel like we've kind of flipped the script here. We've kind of flipped the energetic signatures, and now we're sort of experiencing what the other resonated with before. So I think that's all part of the process. You know, it's the infinity symbol. We've gone around one loop, and now we're coming back around the other one to experience that as well. So as soon as we get back to the center, we will have knowledge of both sides, and both sides will have knowledge of both sides, if you know what I mean. The Divine Masculine is feeling what it's like to be more feminine, more creative, more receptive and energetic in that signature. And then the feminines are learning how to come out of their mental headspace, or to deal with mental blocks, and how to communicate emotionally, and to go through this new opportunity, because there's definitely a new beginning. There's definitely, you know, a potential for marriage. I see a potential for unity, a potential for union, a potential for the masculine and the feminine coming together in both of the masculine and the feminine readings. So, all right, guys, just remember that this is a collective general reading for the Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine energies at large. So not everything's going to apply to you. If it doesn't apply to you, just leave it here. It's not meant for you. If something did apply to you, or it did resonate with you in some way, then that was a message from Spirit for you. Just take whatever it is that you will benefit from that, and you know, grow and evolve as best you can, because that's what we came here to do. And if you would like to book a reading with me, you may do so. All of the information is in the description box below. I am open for readings anytime. So all of the reading descriptions, the types of readings, the prices, and how you can contact me and how you make payments are all in the description box below this video. Okay, guys, so I love you, I love you, I love you. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And thank you to all my new subscribers. I will be doing October horoscope readings as well. So looking forward to that. Love you guys so much, and we'll see you next time. Bye.